to you once again by Diet Water. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. And as the summer temperatures are starting to slowly creep their way here in the middle of May, while you're outdoors enjoying that weather, don't let yourself get too hot. Don't let yourself get too dehydrated. And the best way to prevent that is using that one product that has all of that great water taste, but still only half of those dreaded water calories. The one, the only, Diet Water. This product's only available in stores where it's sold. Oh, and my camera has decided not to work. Let me fix something here real quick. And there we go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are time zone-wise on this island Earth. This is Kentucky Hawkeye, KY Hawkeye, your host here on Hawkeye's Old Time Gaming Emporium. It is Wednesday night, which means it's time once again for Grappler's Keep, our WWE 2K22 universe, where a number of DMs, GMs, and RPG players from across the Twitch universe compete in a ring that we lovingly call the Dice Tray. We are working our way towards our last premium live event of the season, Dice Mania. It is the big one. This is our version of WrestleMania. We're shooting for hopefully 14 matches in this one, including every single title will be up for grabs for one last final time. We got some good rivalries going on to end this with. And I say end this because this will be the last season for this current batch of wrestlers. I will be retiring them out at the end of the season when we start in with WWE 2K23 in just a few weeks. So enjoy these wrestlers while you can and root for them. So we got some good matches lined up for you here tonight. We have a controversy that we have to settle, and we have some new rivalries that have just popped up that have probably been brewing in the back for a while, but now they're coming to a head, and we'll learn about those as we go. So without any further ado, since we used all the ado making dinner last night, let's go ahead and get things started. In our first match here, the newly crowned Advantage Roll Tag Team Champions, The Wandering Way, myself, and Simon the Wandering DM, will be going up against Mahlihdael and Colinomicon, the two wrestlers under the management and guidance of Miss Ice Bunny. We'll have Cory going against Good Guy Pie. We have Landry going up against Donathan Fry. Last week, we had a controversial ending to Prax's defense of the Women's Hunter's Mark, and we will be resolving that controversy here tonight. We'll talk about more of that controversy when we get to that match between herself and the Lurker. Noir Enigma won the Men's Hunter's Mark last week, so now he will bear the Hunter's Mark up against Strength Saves. Tallsquall will be going up against Pope WorldBuild. Cord, it will be going up against Role Players Josh. And in our main event, we have the Women's Tag Team Champions, Enthralled, going up against Elven Magic. All right, we've got a great card here, so let's not wait any longer. Let's go ahead and get tonight's show started. Welcome, everyone, to Grappler's Keep. And let's make our way into our arena known as Diet Water Arena. The ring is the Dice Tray. In our first match, we have our newly crowned tag team champions, myself and Simon the Wandering DM, will be going up against Mahlihdael and Colinomicon, managed by Miss Ice Bunny. Colin and Mal have had a very successful run with Miss Ice Bunny taking them under her wing for training and such. This will be a non-title match, but who knows? This could maybe set them up for a title shot here in the short future that we have left here. This should be a good matchup. Simon and I worked hard, and we defeated Permadeath. It took us two title matches to do it. One having a count out, which was not, get my glasses to work here and get everything all situated here, which was not the way we want a championship match to end. So the rematch happened, and last week, Simon was able to get Pathetic Wolf to tap out. So now we hold the Advantage Roll Tag Team champion belts, and we will try to hang on to them through the end of the season. We will see who pops up along the way to give us a challenge. Should be a very good matchup here. Colin and Mal are a fairly new tag team. Not had a lot of time working together, except maybe in the training center together under Miss Ice Bunny's watchful eye. Okay, yep. I thought I had some sort of echo there, but I was mishearing. So, looks like we are set. Let's go ahead and get our first match of the night started. Welcome everyone to Diet Water Arena. We are here in Louisville. And the Wandering Way is about to enter. Wearing the belt proudly, there you see Simon, the Wandering DM. He is the leader of our faction. And here I come. Wearing that belt proudly. I've worn it before with Pope, and now I wear it with Simon. But Pope is old history now as we move forward. Making our way down. Getting a pretty good reaction here from the crowd. Both make our way inside. We are wearing those belts proudly, and we will not be defending them tonight, but we expect a pretty good match out of our opponents coming to the ring. And here they come now.
And their opponents, accompanied by Miss Bunny, at a combined weight of 478 pounds, the Brood.
They are the War, and they are making their way down to the ring. They've had some limited success as a tag team, but they are both formidable wrestlers. Both have held the men's hunter's mark at times. Mahlihdael has held the men's master melee belt. I know because he defeated me in order to get it. And now looks like we are ready to be. It's going to be me starting out first up against Mahlihdael. Good competition between us, and Mal comes out swinging early. Gets the chops going, has the arm, wraps around, pump handle into a Samoan driver. Pulls me up and power bombs quick. And now quick boot, going with a lot of quick strikes. Now I kick him away as he goes after something. And now quick tag, bring in Simon. And Simon comes right after a quick kick, and now he gets the strikes going on Mal. Mahlihdael in the corner, pulled out, hard into the turnbuckle. Pulled out, slams into the turnbuckle again. And he just has the strikes going right and left, going up there, spins around on the rings. Got that accordion lock going there. Colin comes after him. Gives him a forearm. What for? Simon giving Colinomicon a word or two there before he comes back into the ring. Mal lets him in and is waiting for him with a big clothesline. Now the big stomp. Mal's going to tag out, and here comes Colin under Ice Bunny's approving eye. Pulls him up, and a big over-the-shoulder throw. Mocks Simon to get up. Simon slowly does. Colin grabs him, but Simon punches back. Goes up, springboard into a tornado DDT. Caught Colin totally by surprise there. Big super kick. And with that, he's going to tag me in. And now it's myself and Colin going at it. Series of strikes and kicks there. Big clubbing forearm shot. Now a big stomp. Deadlift. Into his over-the-shoulder drop as well. Go for a big knee drop, but nobody home. Colin comes in with a big clothesline, tags Mal. And he comes right back at me again. Whips me hard into the corner. Big forearm shot, maybe even a fist there to the chest. Big kick and a stomp, but I kick my way out of the corner. Wrap him up, quick snap DDT, and another quick tag. And here comes Simon. Mal comes running in, but Simon hits him with a quick drop kick. Colinomicon comes in to break it up, doesn't need to as Mal kicks out. And now we got everybody there in the ring. I clear Colin out of the ring. Mal has Simon up. Big drop there. Series of strikes here. All over the place. Big flying boot. Now he's going upstairs as I powerbomb Colin. Goes upstairs now. Colin's on top of me with a Luthez press. Big forearm off the top rope. Elbow drop by Mahlihdael. And now he goes for the pin as I'm being power slammed by Colin outside the ring. Pulls him up. Flurry of blows again by Mahlihdael, who looks like he's bleeding. He's got the Crimson Mask going right now. Pulls that, got an arm down, stomping on the hand. Pulling him up. And Simon able to elbow his way free from whatever Mahlihdael had planned. Mahlihdael comes back with a strike of his own. And now brings him hard into the corner. Quick tag, some double team action here. Holding the arm up, leaving him open for the quick shots there. Scoops him up. And looks like it's going to be snake eyes for Simon. Big stomp there. Pulls him up, but Simon hits the quick elbow. And now big couple of shots there. Hard into the turnbuckle. Pulls him out. Scoops him up. And hits him with the cliffhanger right into the corner. Quick tag, and now I'm coming in. Gonna go in for the cover. Mahlihdael breaks it up at the 2 count. I pull Colin up by the neck and a veal throw across the ring. Stomp on the legs. Pull him up. Wrap him up. But Colin's got the elbows going. Breaks his way free. Misses with the clubbing forearm there. Scoop him up. Big Alabama slam. I tag, as does Colin. Now it's Mahlihdael and Simon in the ring. Scoops up Simon. Has him up. Nice reversal by Simon into a reverse DDT. Pulls him up to his feet. Slides him over. And he's going for the TPK. He's got it locked in good. I've got Colin cut off, preventing the intervention to stop him from tapping. Mal has nowhere to go. Simon breaks it. I think he may have gotten the ropes. And now goes for the pin. And Colin's nowhere to help, but still Mahlihdael kicks out. Big stomp on the shoulder by Simon. Springboard moonsault. Again goes for the pin, but only a 1 count. Stomp on the arm once again. As Mahlihdael slowly tries to get up. Big stomp. Wraps him up. Pump handles. Colin's all over me. Nice little slam there. Goes for the pin. And Colin was so busy with me, he did not see his tag team partner in trouble. And Simon gets the pin and the win for the Wandering Way. Big win for us in our first match after winning the belts. Good one for us there to start things off with here tonight. Got us a great match there. Now let's go into our next one. All right, we got Cory, the demon from Dallas, is going to go up against Good Guy Pie out of the Vice. These two have met up before. This is going to be power versus MMA-like technical skills. However, Cory has been shown to be a good technical wrestler there at times as well. Good Guy Pie can go power if he needs to. He prefers not. So this is going to be an interesting matchup to see which way this match goes. Let me do an adjustment on my chair here real quick. All fixed. Got a new one coming in because this one's wearing out on me. The pneumatic piston's about to go. So, but anyway, this should be a fun, interesting matchup here as we have some contrasting styles that sometimes can intermesh here. So let's see what happens here as we get ready for match number 2. Coming out first from deep in the heart of Texas.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 345 pounds, Demon Cory.
All right, Cory making his way down to the ring. Always a formidable opponent. Has had the men's hunter's mark. He won the bag of holding briefcase at the beginning of the season, this past season. Cashed it in only to lose in his attempt to defeat Grimjack for the Master of Melee Championship belt. But he is still one that you cannot ignore when he is there in the ring. He's hard to miss and even more difficult to escape from. So now we're going to go from the flames to the smoke and candles. The candles are lit and the fog is lifting. As being lifted from the stage is the one, the only, Luck Goldheart personified. It is Good Guy Pie.
Weighing in at 209 pounds, Q Guy Pie.
Making his way down, former Master Melee champion, always a powerful force inside the ring. Always cool, calculated, and premeditated with everything that he does. Out of Tallsquall's long-running D&D series, The Vice, where he played Luck Goldheart. That's the character he's personifying here. Gets himself set, going through the final pieces of his mental preparation for the match. And looks like he may be just about set and ready to go here. One more meditative reflection. And now looks like he is ready. Cory is set. Good Guy Pie is loose and ready to go. Here's the bell. And here we go. And Cory just pushes Good Guy Pie off like he tends to do with a lot of the smaller people. Now gets his strikes in there. Looks like he caught Good Guy Pie. Now he's got him choked on the ropes. Wraps him up. Scoops him up. And backbreaker, stretching him out. Working on that lower back now, throws him off. Pulls him up and smashes that arm and shoulder. And now just a blatant chokehold there. Breaks it off before the 5 count. Bends the arm up, big stomp right onto the arm. And again, he's trying to cut that air out from Good Guy Pie. He's not been able to get any offense going yet in this match. Goes for the pin, but only a 1 count. And he's already got the victory fist lifted. But here comes Good Guy Pie, gets the kick in, caught Cory by surprise. And now Good Guy Pie is all over Cory right now. Wraps him up. Face plant straight down. Knee to the back. It's going up top. Waiting for Cory to get up. Let's see what he's got planned. Big spinning enziguri off the top rope. Big elbow drop. And now he goes for the pin. But only a 2 count. And now the big stomps. Springboard moonsault off the bottom rope. Pulls Cory up to his feet. Big double axe handle. He hits the pickaxe. And why are we getting the music for Cord in this one? Good Guy Pie's ready for it, but Cord has the beef going with Tallsquall right now. And now Cory's up, takes advantage, has the chokehold on, and hits the Texas Thunder. Goes for the pin. And Good Guy Pie just gets out of the way. Cord trying to mess with Tallsquall by going after his stablemates. It looks like here. Cory signaling the death, giving the death sign there. Going for the choke there once again. And now Cory is going up top rope. Big elbow drop. And now he's putting on the claw hold. Trying to crush his skull, looks like literally, with the size of that hand. But somehow, Good Guy Pie is able to get up to his feet, punch his way free, and he keeps the punches going. Cord appears to be trying to do mental games with Tallsquall by going after faction members. Traps the rope leg on the rope with a big kick there. Does Good Guy Pie, wraps him up. There's that face plant once again. Spins him over. But Cory kicks him away before he can do what he plans. Springboard Superman punch off of the rope now, pulling on that arm and shoulder. Trying to take the weapons away from Cory one by one here. Wraps him up. Another big face plant. Wraps him up for the pin, but only a 1 count. It's waiting for him to get up. And wraps him up. Big slam downwards. And Good Guy Pie is able to chop the big giant down to size. Hits him with the crossroads. I believe that's what that's called. Big win for Good Guy Pie here, despite the interference of Cord. And the distraction that almost cost him the match. He's able to get the victory anyway. Big win here for Good Guy Pie. And now, this is a rivalry that's been brewing for quite a while. Landry, the big bad masked man here, has always been pushing himself that he's the biggest, baddest, strongest one out there. For saying it to anyone within range and anyone willing to listen. Well, Jonathan Fry has had enough. He says, there's no one bigger and badder out there than Lord Soth personified, and that would be him. And he's challenged Landry right now to prove who is the biggest and baddest. I'm afraid to say, don't look for a lot of technical skill in this one. This is probably going to be a lot of big boy bashing going on right here. And coming out first, the man who has bragged the biggest. But will his match be the biggest and baddest and strongest? We'll find out here in just a bit, as Landry prepares to make his way into the dice tray. And looks like Jonathan Fry's not going to give him much of a chance to start. He's coming right out after him. Clothesline from behind. Jonathan Fry's not waiting. He's coming right after Landry here. Pulls him up. Landry elbows his way free. They lock up. Throws Jonathan Fry down towards the ring. Wraps him up. And a quick snap suplex by Jonathan. Pulls him up. And now Landry comes out swinging and punching. They're standing off against each other here. Match is not officially started yet. Who's going to make the next move? Who's going to make the move first, either towards each other or towards the ring? And Landry makes a quick move into the ring. Donathan follows. The ref rings the bell, and here we go. Landry still has his jacket and chains on. Donathan coming right after him. Big leg drop. And I think Donathan trying to prove who the bad guy is. Looks like he ripped everything off of Landry. Grabs the leg. Big shin buster. A big stomp there. And now ground and pound by Donathan Fry. Some more ground and pound. One gets some more in. Pulls him up. Landry's ready. Nice page turn reversal. Big elbow shot. But goes for the ground and pound, but Donathan's ready. Rolls him over and keeps on going. Pulls Landry up. Wraps him up. Whips him hard over the rope down onto the Eldridge safety mats down below. The ref keeping Donathan Fry from getting to him. And now here comes Donathan. Landry's ready. Wraps him up. Nice neck breaker by Landry. And now comes back in. Waits for Donathan come in. Gets the shots going and Donathan's down. And now Landry gets his grounding and pounding in. Pulls Donathan up to his feet. Big chops and shots here. Wraps him up. Big DDT. And now ground and pound again. Another big stomp. Goes after the neck pinch there, but Donathan was ready for him. Donathan's already bleeding, it looks like. Has him by the throat. And the soft slam only gets a 2 count. Donathan striking the pose. Big stomp. Pulls him up. Big series of shots there by Donathan. Now a knee by Landry. And he hits the scythe. But Donathan kicks out. Pulls him up. The side spine buster wasn't enough. Now a big Russian leg sweep. Landry going up top. Big elbow drop. Another stomp, but Donathan Fry's right back up, comes with a kick of his own, wraps him up. And he's going to go for the last ride and nails it. Holds it down for the pin, but Landry kicks out. Grabs the arm, twists it over. He's got the triangle of death locked in. He's going to try to make Landry submit. He's fighting it, but he's in the middle of the ring. He's got nowhere to go. He's able to roll it over and eventually get himself free. Wraps him around. Nice neck breaker by Landry. Pulls him up. Quick kick to the gut. He's going to go for this Reaper. He nails it. Goes for the pin. And it's over. So for now, the biggest and the baddest goes to Landry. Big win for the masked man. I have a feeling this is not the last that we've seen of this, only the first. As we get ready for our next matchup here. The women's match here that everyone's has been waiting all week for last week. PraxagoraThesmophoria bore the women's hunter's mark against the Lurker. Very good match. At the end, the Lurker went for the pin at the last moment, right? And the tape does show it was before the count of 3. Prax grabs a hold of the rope. The ref did not see it and counted the match as a pin and gave the belt to the Lurker. The appeals went through. And we are going to have a rematch of these two. Whoever wins this match will bear the Women's Hunter's mark. If Prax wins, this counts as her second defense. If the Lurker wins, it's been determined that this will be considered her first successful defense if she wins. But Prax has other things on her mind, and we're going to have to see who is the most worthy to bear the Women's Hunter's mark. And coming out first, in the center of the ring, Prax is going to give us a song here, perhaps an ode to her winning the belt back. Now it looks like she's talking back to the crowd here a little bit. They did not like what they heard there. That is for sure. She's making her case. She's trying to make her case towards everyone why she should have the belt instead of the Lurker. Oh, they didn't like that. They liked the Lurker. She has definitely become a crowd favorite. They didn't like the sound of that either. She's back to playing. And they do not like the sound. They don't like the words that they're hearing in your song, Prax. I hate to say it. They are not liking this at all. They want the match. They don't want to hear it. Pretty good tune there. And looks like the concert is over. Prax is going to put her guitar in the corner. And looks like she's ready for the match to begin. Meanwhile, coming out, the person she's going to be facing, since she is the official holder of the belt, she is wearing her championship belt for the first time, representing all of those people in all of those Twitch streams. They may not chat, they may not be active in the discussions, but they are there and they are watching and enjoying, and they are why we are there. She is the Lurker. Hoping that this will be her first successful defense. She feels she won that match fair and square. The Prax shouldn't be relying on grabbing the rope that she should have tried to kick out. That it's not her fault that the ref didn't see it. It looks like we are set and ready to go here for this match. This is the belt that all the squabbling has been about. It is the Women's Hunter's mark. Prax being introduced as the challenger, even though this right now technically they're co-champions. Lurker holding it up for everyone to see. You heard the pop with her there. And now passes the belt over Prax says, yes, that's the belt that was stolen from me last week. She wants it back, but she's going to have to earn it. And the Lurker's going to have to earn the right to keep it. Both are set and ready to go. And here we go. And Lurker doesn't waste any time. A quick snapmare. Running to the ropes and running and running. Big running boot. Coming right after Prax here. Grabs the leg. First the dragon screw. Then the big stretch out. Now the big elbow from the top rope. And kicks out at 2. Lurker thought she had it right there. Thought she had a squash there going here. Prax comes right back up. Scoops her up in fireman's carry. Into a quick backbreaker. Pulls her up to her feet. Big series of strikes. Lurker not able to block any of them. Big clubbing forearm there. Pulls her up. But reversed into a nice Northern Light suplex. Almost got the pin there. She's going upstairs. Big elbow drop. Stealing E major from Prax there. Brings the arm up. Big stomp right onto the arm there. Pulls her up. Big kick. Now big series of strikes from her. Down goes Prax. Handstand into a knee drive into the gut. Prax is back up on her feet. Lurker has her up in fireman's carry and drops her right on the rope. Grabs her by the legs. Going for the heel hook here. Twisting on that leg of Prax's. Trying to slow her down. Big spinning kick by the Lurker. Pulls her up. Big running knee. Goes for the pin. But Prax kicks out after 2. Pulls her up to her feet. Wraps her up again. Prax elbowing her way free from whatever the Lurker had planned. Big kick. Another big boot. Big discus spin. Clothesline. Now Prax is going upstairs. Looks like she's going for E major. And nobody home. Lurker pulls her up. Big forearm shot. Going upstairs. She's going for the raid and nails it. Goes for the pin. And this time there is no doubt. She hits the raid. No rope within reach there. The Lurker gets the pin, and she continues as the bearer of the Women's Hunter's Mark. It is the Lurker. Her first successful defense of the belt is official. Prax gave it what she could, but the Lurker was just an unstoppable force here tonight. And you can hear how the crowd's reacting to this for her. Big momentous occasion for her, because now there is no doubt she is a champion here on Grappler's Keep. And now we have the men's version of this belt. For those of you who don't know, the Hunter's Mark is our fighting championship. It is defended every time we have a stream unless there's a previous booking that prevents it from doing so. If you win, and the way this has been this season is if you successfully defend the Hunter's Mark 4 times in a row, you will get a title shot. Now, we're at the point of the season where that's not going to be a factor now. So now the factor is winning the belt in order to hold on to it and be the last person holding on to the belt and have the honor of being the last person, being the person bearing the Hunter's Mark at the end of the season, because we do not have enough streams for everyone, for either Noir if he continues to win, or for the Lurker to get 4 straight wins in order to do so. So their object here is to win and hang on to it like any other champion at this point, but it will be defended every week, including the final defenses that'll happen on our big premium live event, Dice Mania. So right now, the bearer of the men's Hunter's Mark is Noir Enigma. He won that last week. And now he has to bear it against one of the toughest singles wrestlers out there, Trust me, I know from the rivalry I had with him, he's going to be going up against Big Bill, otherwise known as Strength Saves. Let's go ahead and get this match started. And it's Billy coming out first.
Internet Fighting Championship. Introducing the challenger, representing the Heart Foundation from Authority Megacorp headquarters, weighing in at 379 pounds, Bill the Strongman.
Making his way out to the ring. He's hoping to capture that belt. He would love to end the season with at least one belt under the company, under his group. He is the president and CEO of Strength Unlimited. One of the longest and most stable factions here in Grappler's Keep. And he's out here representing them, hoping to get this belt. But in order to do that, he has to defeat the person who's coming out next. He is the Noir Enigma, and he wears the belt.
Illinois, weighing in at 243 pounds. He is the men's internet fighting champion, the Phantom Soul Man.
Wearing that belt proudly, he's held it once before and was able to cash it in, only to lose to Grimjack in a very tightly contested matchup. And right now he wants to wear it, bear it all the way through to the end of the season. But he has a formidable task ahead of him before he can do that. As the ring announcer introduces everyone to the crowd once again, first going with Strength Saves, and now for Noir. Handing the belt over, showing it to Bill. And we are ready to go here. Bill set and ready. Noir keeping loose. And here we go. And Strength Save wastes no time. Military press into a body slam. Now he's going up second rope, waiting for Noir. Now he comes down. And Noir comes with the quick strikes and the quick DDT. As the kicks and stomps going here. Smart strategy, keep Strength Saves on the ground so he can't use that massive strength. Big elbow drop from the top. And now already going for the pin. But only a 2 count. Stalks his way around. Pulls him up. Going for the neck pinch. Again, trying to keep Billy down on off the mat. But big sweeping page turn reversal. And now goes for the single leg camel clutch here. Working on the back, but Noir gets free. Wraps him up. And Sear punches to the gut. One of Billy's trademarks there, shot to the back. Now whips him over the rope. Another big shot. Comes out on the ring apron. Pulls him up and drops him right onto the ring apron there. Hardest part of the ring there. Pulls him up. Big clubbing forearm outside the ring on the Eldritch Blast safety mats there outside. And now some ground and pound by Noir. Pulls him up to his feet. And throws Billy back into the ring. Noir staring at it for a little bit now, comes in, goes for a stomp, but nobody's home. Billy gets the knee to the gut, scoops Noir up once again, and just throws him outside the ring. Looks like he's just going to wait, but a countout will not get him the belt. As Noir gets up, Billy figures message set, and here comes Noir. Comes with the strikes again. Big boot by Billy in return. Catches the strike by Billy. Slaps him side the head. Now more punches to the gut. wraps him up. And there's that big clubbing forearm, has him down again, goes for the pin. But only a 2 count. Big stomp to the back. Goes over, goes into the ropes, goes for the hex bomb, but nobody home. Strength saves, moves out of the way, quick kick, wraps him up, pulls him up, and then scimitar. Flips him over, goes for the pin. But Noir kicks out. Pulls him up to his feet once again, swing and a miss, and Noir comes back, but strength saves, blocks that, scoops him up. And snake eyes right into the turnbuckle. Big stomp, another one. Noir comes back punching as well. Whips him over the ropes. And pulls him out onto the top rope and then clubs him right down. Flips him over. He's got Billy bleeding there. Still going. Kick out at 2. Noir going up, top rope. He's waiting for strength saves to get up. Now comes back down, changes his mind, scoops him up, and hits the enigmatic ending. Goes for the pin. And it's over. And the Noir Enigma has his first successful defense of the Men's Hunter's Mark. Raise hands of victory. Noir leaving the ring. Oh no, he did this last week when he won it against Bird. He's going right back after strength saves it some more here. Best not to rouse the stable of Strength Unlimited here. That might not be a safe thing to do. And now we have some more men's one-on-one action here as Tallsquall is going up against Pope WorldBuild. Pope, member of the tag team, the Game Changers, former tag team champions, along with Trooper SJP and Double Crits, is going up against the leader of the Vice, Tallsquall, who at Dice Mania will have a title shot against Cory. He earned that by winning the Melee Madness Rumble event for the men. So with that, he earned that title shot against Cord. Cord has already got the mind games going here several times. He has interrupted matches for involving Tallsquall and other members of his faction, the Vice. Last week, Tallsquall interfered with in a match with Cord that almost cost Cord that match, even though it was a non-title match here. So the mind games are going back and forth between Tallsquall and Cord here. We'll see if anything continues with that here tonight, or we have a clean win here between Pope and Tallsquall. And coming out first, it is Tallsquall.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Florida, weighing in at 274 pounds, DMJ.
All right, making his way down to the ring, former tag team champion, multiple time holder of the Men's Hunter's Mark. He has never held the Master Melee Championship. That one has eluded him. He will get one final shot at it at Dice Mania. And he is set and ready to go. As we wait for his opponent to enter, one of the wiliest veterans here in Grappler's Keep, the one and only Pope WorldBuild.
And his opponent, representing the Circle from Orlando, Florida, weighing in at 252 pounds, the man of 1,000 holds.
Master of 1,000, and not only knows them, but knows how to counter each one. He's always a difficult opponent there inside the ring. Let's see how he's also great in tag and solo action here, and he'll be having a tough match up here against Tallsquall. Looks like he is set and he is ready to go. Both men relaxed and set. Here's the bell, and here we go. And Tallsquall gets the strikes in first, pulls him in for a lariat. And here's the music for Cord once again. Disrupting the match. Pope WorldBuild doesn't waste any time, hits the code breaker to the back, taking advantage here. And quick Pele kick. Gonna go upstairs. The gut stomp. Goes for the pin. And Tallsquall kicks out. Pope thought he had him there, trying to take advantage of the distraction there for Tallsquall. Big stomp on the arm. The gut stomp again. Goes for another one. Rolls out as Tallsquall gets out of the way. Wraps him up. Big brainbuster there. As he stands over Tallsquall, keeps the stomps and kicks going. Another gut stomp. Seems to want to target the abs there on Tallsquall there. Elbow drop, but nobody home. Tallsquall gets out of the way. Big clubbing forearm shot. Another big stomp. Into the ropes. Running senton. Another stomp. Pulls him up. Whips him hard over the ropes. Big punch. Gonna go outside, lifts him up, and the big drop onto the ring apron. Tallsquall looks like he's got the single leg camel clutch going there, working on the back. Pope gets free. As the count continues, Pope goes in. Tallsquall's gonna take the long way around. Both are in, and Pope goes for him, but doesn't connect. Tallsquall wraps him up. Small package bomb. Goes for the pin. Pope kicks out. Tallsquall thought he had him there, and now stomping the water out of the mud puddle. He's going to go outside. He's going to go up top rope. Went for a swanton bomb, it looks like there, but Pope got the legs up. Quick kick to the gut. Wraps him up. Tallsquall whips Pope into the corner again. Big shot there, pulls back. Goes in for the Summer Storm, but misses it. And another gut stomp by Pope. Good countering going here. Goes for the pin. But not quite two. Pope pulls him up. Big kick to the back. He's going upstairs. And hits the coup de grace again. Goes for the pin. And Pope gets the win. Big victory for Pope WorldBuild here. You gotta wonder how much that interference by Cord at the beginning of the match affected things. Cord's not been seen, but he's been a factor in 2 matches here tonight, playing the mind games that he is famous for. Either way, Pope WorldBuild gets himself the win. And speaking of Cord, the wrestler formerly known as Mathematic, our men's Master Melee champion will be going against Role Players Josh here tonight. Again, he will be defending that belt against Tallsquall at Dice Mania, which is only about 3 weeks away. Maybe 2.5. I'm hoping, depending on how other people are streaming, I'm hoping to do Dice Mania on a Saturday as a Saturday night stream rather than a midweek Wednesday one. Hopefully making it easier for some of the members of the cast to be able to try to catch that final showing of all of them. So, but right now, Cord will be going against Role Players Josh in a non-title bout. And coming out himself, the Mind Flayer himself, it is Cord. Tallsquall has the sledgehammer. He drops it. Now he's coming after Cord, knocks the belt off of him, and clubs him from behind. Wraps him up. Tallsquall's had enough of these mind games, and he's going right after him right now. Cord pushes Tallsquall towards the ring. Pulls him up. And now he's getting the strikes in on Tallsquall. Nice little drop kick there. Pulls Tallsquall up. Nice Northern Light suplex. Pulls Tallsquall up to his feet. Some clubbing shots there. Now a big knee lift. Pulls him up. Another shot to the gut there, it looks like. Tallsquall recovering those shots. Cord in defensive pose, waiting. Now he's going inside the ring. And now Tallsquall's coming after him. Cord celebrated too soon, wraps him up. Double hook DDT, it looked like. Big stomps there. Big stomp on the arm and shoulder. Pulls him up. Big clubbing forearm shot. Shot to the gut again. Pulls him up. Pump handle. Shoulder breaker. Standing over him. As Cord gets up. Big clubbing forearm again. And now just a big running fist. Big stomp. Has him up in that one leg camel stretch going. Cord gets himself free. And now Cord pulls him up. But Tallsquall floats over, wraps him up. Big German suplex into the corner. Tallsquall sending the message. Mess with me or mess with my faction. You're going to have me to deal with. And that will bring us to our main event match of the night. The women's tag teams champions, the Queens of the Keep, they are Enthralled. Susanna Grace and Charlie, the Child of Cthulhu, will be going up against former tag team champions, Elven Magic, the team of Madame Gandalf and Lydia Heels. Lydia, former women's champion. Madame Gandalf, multiple time holder of the Women's Hunters mark in solo action. But these two, as I said, have been tag team champions in the past. They would love to get a victory here and try to earn one more title shot. But in order to do that, they've got to do well in this matchup against the current champions, who have been quite a formidable force ever since they have won those titles. This is going to be a good matchup here. I'm trying to think if they have faced each other before as a tag team, maybe once, but that was a long time ago. Excuse me. Get a drink here. Get some diet water down the hatch here as we get ready for our final event here tonight. Some good tag team action coming up. Coming out first, there's Susie with the soul gem in her hand. She breaks it open to summon her tag team partner from whatever pocket dimension she's been hiding in. And here she is. Charlie and Susie, they are enthralled.
It's a tag team match scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, the Women's Tag Team of champions, the Terrors.
Making their way down. Whenever she's summoned, Charlie always seems a little bit unsure. Making her way down to the ring, Susie guiding her down. And now Charlie makes her way into the ring. Always a bit unsteady when she gets inside the ropes at first. Makes her way to their corner. Looks like they are just about ready to go here. As they wait for their teammates, their opponents, to arrive.
And their opponents, the Nexus.
The team of Elven Magic making their way down to the ring. Very good team, very competent, very skilled as a tag team unit. Lydia's had a lot of matches on her own with her time as the women's champion. Now, once they get the tag team belts around, it's going to be Charlie starting off first against Madame Gandalf. And here we go. And Charlie comes out with the strikes here first. Pulls her up, and Madame Gandalf uses the elbow to get free for that fireman's carry. Quick snap mare and a quick knee drop. Now some more stomps here. Charlie grabs the leg. Nice dragon screw reversal. And here's the tag, and here comes Susanna Grace. Whips her hard into the corner. And has that boot right on the chin there. Another big stomp. Gonna pull her out of the corner. Mini power bomb. And now goes for the quick pin. But only a 1 count. A little bit early now. There's the tag, and here comes Lydia. And the kicks and strikes come from Susie. Big spinning enziguri kick there. And now here comes Charlie back in. It looks like we've lost some of the crowd noise music here. Spins her around. Ripcord into a nice fireman's carry slam there. Gonna go upstairs. Big elbow drop, but nobody home. Lydia was ready for it. And now brings Charlie hard into the corner. Slams her hard into the turnbuckle. Spins her out. Oh, caught Charlie napping there. Nice Hurricanrana. Pulls her up. Now goes for the pin. Susie comes in, but Charlie kicks out as well. And now Lydia goes right after Susie, whips her over the rope. Charlie goes after the wrong person in the ring, throws Madame Gandalf out. Now, headlock followed by quick punch there by Lydia. Big stomp to the leg, flips her over, pulls her up. And now it's going for the kind of a crossface here, trying to make her tap. But Charlie's able to get some leverage and elbows herself free. Trips Lydia down. Flips her over. And big drop kick right between the shoulders. And with that, she's going to tag. And here comes Susanna back in. And whips Lydia hard over the rope. And Charlie helps out from behind here. Ref not doing much to stop it there. Lydia comes back in. Susanna brings her hard into the turnbuckle. Now puts her boot on the chin there. On the side of the face there, looked like. Now a big series of stomps. And now it's just pressing that boot into the chin and shoulder. Another quick stomp, and she saunters out away from the corner. Pulls her up. Big series of kicks and strikes here. Keeps him on. Big shot there. Has Lydia trapped in the corner. Another big boot. Now he's going to pull her out and a mini power bomb of her own onto Lydia. Pulls her up. Quick kick. And now locks in the vampiric sleeper. Madame Gandalf being blocked by the ref as Lydia's trying to get herself free. Charlie comes after her. Susanna releases the hold. And now goes for the pin. And looks like she definitely sucked the life out of Lydia there. As the victory goes to the tag team known as Enthralled. A big win here for Enthralled. Hoping to keep those title belts all the way through and past Dice Mania. Will there be anyone who rises up to stop them? We will soon find out. But for tonight, that brings us to the end of another episode of Grappler's Keep. Hope you enjoyed our matches there here tonight. We'll have more coming up here in the future. We have 2 more sessions of Grappler's Keep, and then will be the final PLE for all of these wrestlers, Dice Mania. We are definitely looking forward to the matches we're going to have. I can have up to 14 matches, and I guarantee, since this is everyone's last go round, every person will be in a match. Every single member of the cast will be in a match here for Dice Mania. It's just a matter of getting things arranged and set up and booked. And I'll be starting in on that this weekend, getting that all set up because the time is coming. So let's see, who do we want to raid here? See who all is on. Let's go visit Voodoo Oosh. He's another WWE 2K streamer as well. He's using 2K23 right now. I've been considering bringing my wrestler over as I try to pick up some stuff that's trying to fall off my desk here. So let's go ahead and give him a raid. I'll learn how to type correctly. He's got a fun looking eFed going right now. So otherwise, you can catch me Saturday at 1 p.m. on Wandering DM's channel for Scion, Birth of the New Gods, as our demigod characters are about to enter the last legs. We're going to be entering the home stretch of our adventures in this world and realm as we try to fix what's wrong with the world and get everything working correctly. You can also, if you want to see my wrestler again, you can catch Lyndon SG live, where my wrestler is a part of his E-Federation there. That he is switched to 2K23, and with that, you can see how my wrestler looks in that format as well. Mondays is Family Night at the Emporium, where my daughter Bonnie and I are currently working our way through Lego Star Wars, the Skywalker Saga, or as we prefer to call it, the Further Adventures of Mouse Droid, as we are trying to 100% the game out. And then Tuesday, hopefully we'll work out all the bugs for this new character as we start a new adventure in the weekly Skyrim serial with the 4 Huntsmen. So let's go ahead and make sure we're set up here for the raid. If you like what you see here, join us on Discord, where we can talk all things, whether it's the Skyrim or WWE gaming or Lego gaming or anything else you like for that matter. We do have a special section there called the Prayer Closet. We believe in the power of prayer. We believe it is real. We believe it's powerful. We believe it works. If you have a need, if you have a concern, if you have a request, please place it in the Prayer Closet and we will be praying for you. If you'd rather not say what it is and we can understand that, then just place in there the praying hands emoji. We'll take that as what we call an unspoken request, which means God knows what it is. You know what it is. We don't know, but we don't have to know. All we need to know is that the need is there, and we will be praying for you just as hard as if we knew it was actually going on. So, I just saw some other people just log in here. We did Jarl of Goats last week. We've done Fane over here. we're going to go ahead and keep with the read that we're going to go here. So please place, if you have a prayer need, please place it there in the prayer closet so we can be praying for you. So until next time, may green be the grass below you, may blue be the sky above you, may straight be the path before you, and warm be the hearts that love you. Good night, everybody. This has been a Diet Water production.
Slams right into the tag made. Amber coming in. Kai Hawkeye with a raid. Welcome in, Hawkeye. Welcome in, Raiders. How you doing tonight? Incoming with treats even. Oh my goodness.